Affairs was in Armenia representing Canada at the European Political Community Summit. She was the first ever, this is the first time Canada has been at this group. We attracted investment. We will continue to create jobs. We'll continue to build Canada strong.
Member of St. Albert, Surgeon River.
Mr. Speaker, the Liberals' Prescribe IT program has been a total debacle, costing taxpayers $300 million for a program that effectively no one used and that the government has since been forced to cancel. Now, we have learned that the CEO of the program was being paid $1 million a year, including pocketing a $215,000 bonus. This happened under the health minister's watch. So will she accept responsibility for this latest outrageous abuse of taxpayers' dollars?
Prime Secretary, Minister of Health.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Prescribe It was launched by the previous government in 2017. In consultation with provinces and territory. The program was always intended to become self-funded over time. When it became clear that it wasn't having the expected uptake and there was no path towards financial sustainability, our new government has made the responsible decision to end the funding to the program and redirect resources to make sure it maximizes benefits for all Canadians. Thank you.
Member of St. Albert, Surgeon River.
Mr. Speaker, the previous government is the same old Liberal government, and the buck stops with this minister. But this minister has admitted that she asked no questions as $300 million tax dollars went up in smoke. In addition to the CEO, several other executives were paid handsomely and walked away with $60,000 and $70,000 bonuses. Wow. So, who else got rich while taxpayers got hosed as this minister was asleep at the switch?
Permanent Secretary, Minister of Health.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I will reiterate that the program was intended for pharmacies and clinicians to do e-prescribing. At the consultation and the request from provinces and territories, when it became clear that the uptake wasn't there, our new government has decided to end the funding to the program and redirect resources to make sure that it benefits all Canadians.
Member for Red Deer.
Mr. Speaker, week 3 of Liberal obstruction at Health Committee on the $300 million Prescribe IT scandal. The Liberals are desperately shielding their buddies and covering up decade-long disaster of failed programs that didn't fill prescriptions, but padded the pockets of Liberal insiders. And now they want to reward failure by giving Canada Health Infoway even more cash to blow in the future. Canadians are done with these Liberal money laundering schemes when the Liberals end the obstruction so Conservatives can get accountability for Canadians.
Prime Secretary, Minister of Health.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Canada's new government was elected with a clear mandate to ensure programs and policies deliver smarter, faster, and more effectively for all Canadians. We're refocusing our spending and Canada Health Info is mandate so we can support the development of national health data standards while allowing our health sector partners to deliver solutions that work for all Canadians.
The Honourable Deputy Aylmer.
The Honourable Member for Hull-Aylmer.
This week, the Standing Committee on Public Safety heard critical testimony from various witnesses on Bill C-22, including the Canadian Centre for Child Protection. They highlighted that investigations on child sexual exploitation are taking too long, and that this bill would help law enforcement get the necessary information quicker. Can the Parliamentary Secretary to the Minister of Public Safety tell this House how this bill is part of our government's broader public safety initiative?
Parliament Secretary to the Minister of Public Safety.
Thank you to the member of Hull-Aylmer, and also thank you. I want to take the occasion to thank the members of the Public Safety Committee for the important work they are currently doing. This bill is an essential piece of our government plan to ensure communities are safe. Mr. Speaker, this bill is all about victims. By making sure that law enforcement has the tools they need to combat crime, it intends to make sure we catch the bad guys before they make more victims. It's time that law enforcement has an updated Canadian solution to counter all criminals, most of all the ones who exploit children.
Member for Edmonton Manning.
Mr. Speaker, Canadian families are cutting down on groceries, gas and necessities while this Prime Minister is piling up the national credit card. Life is becoming unaffordable. Inflation caused by deficit spending is eating away from their ability to afford day-to-day life. With $1 trillion debt, this government approach is just an illusion while Canadians paying the price. Will this Prime Minister tell Canadians that his credit card budget is the cause of all their suffering?
Parliament Secretary, Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, I wonder if the House can help me with this. I've been wondering this for a while. Whose interests are Conservatives serving these days? I mean, we see in this House they're against feeding hungry kids. They're against reducing childcare fees. They're against providing dental coverage. They're against high-speed rail in the most densely populated region of the country. They're against productivity-boosting tax deductions for businesses. They're against building affordable housing. They're against Canadians being able to invest in major projects. I gotta ask, what do the Conservatives stand for anymore?
L'honorable député de Rosemont.
The Honourable Member for Rosemont, La Petite Patrie. Mr. Speaker, culture is what makes a people. Culture is what makes a people's true, deep identity. Music, literature, TV shows, movies, shared cultural objects, but web